Goodnight Whispers by Leannah. Illustrations by Dani Torrent. Late one quiet night, a man tiptoed to the side of his daughter's crib. He tucked the edges of the blanket around her tiny feet. He touched his hand to her cheek. He whispered in her ear, "You are the most wonderful girl in the world." He stood at the crib the following night. He whispered, "I can't wait to hold you in my arms again in the morning." And the next night, "I love you very much." The baby grew to be a toddler, and every night the man whispered to her, his voice like a thread stitching a beautifully woven garment. "Today you fell and hurt yourself, but you got back up and kept climbing to the top of the hill. You are brave and strong. You are blossoming like the forget-me-nots we discovered at the edge of the creek. I love being your father." Time went by, and the toddler became a young girl. She knew how to do so many things now. Every night, the man whispered to her, "You climb like a monkey, swim like an otter, and jump like a kangaroo." When you sing, the world stops to listen. Because you are here, everything is perfect. The girl became a teenager, and she was like the sun shining high in the sky. She put her heart into everything she did. At your soccer game, you ran and kicked until you had no breath left. I was so proud of you. I watched you dancing with your friends today. What a joyful dancer you are. What a fun-loving friend. You work and play so hard each day. When the girl was a woman, she moved far away. The man no longer stood at her bedside whispering in the night, but his words echoed in her dreams, always finding their way to her heart. All through her life, she heard her father's goodnight whispers. When she made a mistake, "You are smart and good." When frustrations tangled her up, "You will always be okay. You are strong." When luck turned against her, "Everything will be all right." The woman trusted her father's voice. One day, the woman got a call. Her father was ill and needed her help. She and her little son arrived just as the sun was going down. Late that night, the man lay sleeping. His daughter sat at his side, a photo album open on her lap. She studied a picture of her father. She gazed into the eyes of her grandmother. She traced her finger around a yellow-edged photograph of her great-grandfather. She closed the album and turned out the light. She bent and kissed her father's forehead, then lowered her lips to his ear. "You are the most wonderful man in the world." She left the room and tiptoed to her son's bed, where he lay quiet and still. "You are good," she whispered. "From the top of your head to the bottom of your toes. You are so very, very good." she slipped into her own bed and pulled the covers to her chin. She drifted off to sleep to the gentle whispers of the night.